The plot thickens. Apparently the sleuth assigned to track me, let's call him Gerald, has had a change of heart. Instead of hunting me like the corporate bloodhound Todd wanted, Gerald has become, well, something of a fan. A traitor to the lizard throne. It seems my satire resonated with him, cracked through the layers of corporate conditioning, and left him reminiscing about his own run-ins with the toxic swamp that is upper management. Gerald said, "Tiny Tim, if only they knew. They want me to find you, but honestly, I want to join you. These people, these lizards, they've taken everything from me." Gerald, it turns out, isn't the staunch company man that Todd thought he was. No. Gerald's been chewing on the bitter gristle of corporate life for years. Late nights, pointless metrics, and the endless gaslighting of, "we're a family here." Turns out, Gerald's last meeting with the Todd was the final straw. The Todd said, "Gerald, you're here because I need loyalty. We've got a rogue element on the farm, Tiny Tim. Ring any bells?" Gerald hesitantly said, "No, sir. I mean, he's just an anonymous employee, right?" The Todd, leaning in, saying, "Anonymous? Gerald, no one's anonymous on my farm. We've got metrics, data points, surveillance software. Heck, I can tell you what percentage of time each associate spends in the bathroom." Gerald said quietly, "Sounds healthy." The Todd asked, "What was that?" Gerald said with a forced smile, "Nothing, sir." The Todd said, "That's what I thought. Now, Gerald, find me Tiny Tim. I don't care if you have to sift through every TikTok dance or cat meme on Reddit. This guy is undermining the company with his, what did he call it? Gaslighting surveys? That's slander, Gerald. Slander." Gerald said, "Of course, slander. Very serious business." From that moment, Gerald knew two things. One, the Todd was as paranoid as he was insufferable. And two, if Tiny Tim was out there fighting the good fight, Gerald wanted in. "Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant," he said. "How does he get the voice so accurate?" So, instead of feeding the Todd's ego, Gerald did the unthinkable. He reached out, an encrypted message, of course. After all, Gerald might be brave, but he wasn't stupid. Gerald's email. Subject, "Not all lizards are bad. Tim, don't panic. I'm the guy who's supposed to be tracking you. But here's the thing. I hate this place as much as you do. Let's talk." At first I thought it was a trap. I mean, who wouldn't? But Gerald's tone had a certain desperation, like a man teetering on the edge of throwing his badge out the window and joining a commune. Gerald said, "Do you know how many hours I've wasted listening to Todd rant about efficiency metrics? The man once gave a 20-minute speech on how AI can replace empathy. Empathy, Tim." Shocking. A man who eats hopes and dreams has no use for empathy. Gerald said, "Exactly. And don't get me started on his obsession with yachts. One time, he spent an entire meeting sketching designs for a hot tub that sits inside a bigger hot tub. Visionary." And so, the unlikely alliance was born. Gerald, the reluctant spy turned double agent, and me, the corporate rebel with nothing left to lose. Together we devised a plan, not just to survive the Todd's reign, but to bring the whole damn farm down. Because here's the thing about Gerald. He might have started as a pawn, but now, he's playing the long game. Turns out, even in a swamp filled with lizards, you can find an ally. And Gerald? Well, let's just say he's no ordinary sleuth. He's the inside man who's about to turn the tide.